Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Do you feel like you're dying way too fast in tanks or just can't stay alive no matter what you do? You're probably making some of the mistakes I see all the time. In the last 2 weeks, I've sat in the driver's seat of tanks to analyze what the most common mistakes are. And the thing is, most of these aren't mechanical mistakes. They are decision-making mistakes. In Battlefield, tanks are one of the strongest tools in the game, but only if you use them correctly. So in this video, I'm gonna go through 3 things tank players do way too much, and what you should be doing instead if you actually want to survive longer and dominate your games. Let's get straight into mistake number 1. Moving too much. A lot of tank players think they always need to be moving around the map, constantly pushing new objectives. But what they don't realize is that every time you move, the enemy team can capture the objective you just took. For me, tanks are in the most strongest position when they defend. Let's use this map as an example. Let's say I capture objective C here. This point is very powerful as you have the height advantage and you also have the middle point. I've noticed a lot of tank players after they capture an objective, they don't care about defending it. They just proceed to the next objective and the enemy team can recapture the point. And in this case, a really powerful point. And let's say I go to the next objective. By doing this, you open up new angles. You lose control of your surroundings and where the enemy team are, and suddenly you're getting hit from the side or from the behind. And as a tank in Battlefield, that's exactly how you die. Not from the front, but from the sides and from behind. So my tip to you is that whenever you capture objective, stay there for a minute or two. Because when the enemy team sees that they've lost their objective, they want to recapture it. And when they try, you will be there to defend it. Let's move to mistake number 2. Sitting in spawn. One of the most infuriating things as a tank main is when you try and get a tank and you notice all the tanks are taken and they're sitting in the spawn. By doing this, you're just wasting the tank. You might think, oh, I took 4 helicopters. But this isn't as important as the presence of a tank holding an objective or a tank pushing an objective. And you can still kill the helicopters when you notice you don't have any enemy infantry or tanks around you. So stop sitting in spawn with the tanks trying to hit a tow missile. You're just wasting the tank and you're destroying your own team. Let's move to mistake number 3. Overcommitting. What I mean by this is don't overcommit your tank to a 50-50 fight. Because that 50-50 fight can quickly turn to a 20-80 fight. A saying I like to use is no fights are the same. You might fight a tank and 2 infantry. You might fight a tank and have 2 infantry. So what I mean by this is don't overcommit to fights. You might win the tank fight and make him 1 HP and he backs off. Don't chase that, because you don't know what's around that corner. You might have 4 infantry with RPGs that will instantly destroy you. I've also noticed a lot of tank players think they are indestructible. So they push objectives with no reinforcement, with no backup, because they think they can win every fight. So they drive straight to the point, into the objective, and then get backstabbed, get hit from the side. Notice they can't win that fight. So my tip to you is don't chase kills, don't chase enemy tanks, so you might get that 1 kill. And never push objectives without the reinforcements. That's the easiest way a tank dies. So to sum up this video, don't move around too much. Use your tank more as a defensive unit. Don't sit in spawn with toe shots, you're wasting the tank. And lastly, don't overcommit. I will also make a video of top 3 things tank players don't do enough. So please subscribe and like so you don't miss that video. And I really hope you learned something today that will make your tank games more enjoyable. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.